Well, I've been a bit rubbish at getting new videos up recently. I've had these for a while actually. These are supposedly a new improved design from AliExpress for the Kia. And they've got that different detail there. I don't know if these ones come out like the Kia originals, but there's this tab which should make it easier to remove. So the reason I've not been doing many videos is the past month I've been getting eco upgrades at this. I've had a heat pump fitted, solar panels, a battery, insulation, ventilation upgrades, and a lot of dodgy workmanship, I think, to put it quite mildly. But anyway, let's see what these are like. We'll have a quick look at the current situation with the washer jets. Right, so this is the driver's side one. So I did replace this one, I think a couple of years ago, with one from AliExpress. The spray pattern's a bit different. So it's quite a strong middle jet. There is a bit of sideways action. You'll see it goes a little bit to the right, goes quite a bit there to the left. So, not like the original, not like the factory original. Alright, so this was the cleaned out Kia one. So it does mist, but it doesn't come up very far. So that's fine. Yeah, that one's definitely better. Puts a load of water onto it. So, next step is I'll pop the bonnet and see about taking this jet out. I'm quite happy to keep this one in at the moment, but I'll do the test with that one. So I've popped the bonnet, and there's this clip which is very difficult to get out, but this one isn't so difficult because I've taken it out many times. And then that lets you get in. It's getting quite corroded, that actually. So that's what the clip looks like. One half of it is broken off. Once you get to there, you get to this join here. So you're going to disconnect that join right there. Alright, I've just removed that. It's very difficult to show you in the car, but the technique that I use is basically under the bonnet, put a flat blade screwdriver in there and just twist it, and then hopefully it puts enough pressure. Let's see if I can get a better bit of focus there. This is what's retaining it. So you're at the upper edge, the bonnet's up here, put the flat blade in from the side and just twist it, and it should pop that clip out there. I'll try and show you exactly where that sits. Right, so that clip goes in behind there. So you put the flat blade in from the side and just twist it, and it should pop over that and come out, and then you just drag the tube out, and that's that. You'll understand when you try it. Now there's a bit of a racket in the background. There's kids swimming in the river. So this is the difference. So you've obviously, the biggest difference is this clip. Now notice there's a rubber gasket on the original one. There's not a rubber gasket for this, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take that rubber gasket off and put it somewhere. I'll have a look and see if that looks likely. Well, it's a very different shape, so I'll see if it works. Now I think the difference between this and the original design is you'll be able to push that from underneath the bonnet, or the hood if you're so inclined, to remove it. So I'm going to see if I can put that in and see if it secures in place. Right, that's that all fully assembled. I'm going to stick it up and bring it through here again. Right, so that's that fitted into place. It clicks in quite securely. Well, that's the new jet fitted, so let's see what the performance is like. Right, that's the ignition on. Well, I think I would say the fitting clip is better perhaps, but it's pretty much identical to this one. So if you don't want a misting type washer, then yeah, it's fine. If it's just a jet you want, that's all you need. Alright, I'm going to try and do a shot here. So you can definitely see that one is misting from the sides and the middle, and the new one is pretty much all straight ahead. So these original AliExpress ones, I would say, were actually better. So in summary, these XUKEY washer jets, they weren't expensive. I think they were just over £1. I wouldn't say it's quality you can count on. They're absolutely nothing like the originals. They do function, they definitely work, but they're not an improvement. Far better off with the premium nozzle with XUKEY quality. Provide long service life and outstanding performance, resulting in smooth operation. Well, maybe not. Ideal for repairing damage incurred during automated car washes. Well, I've never had that. And snow and ice removal. Restores the proper spray pattern. Does not do that. Keeping your windshield clear and your vision of the road unobstructed. So they've just obviously found some random English words and typed it on a bit of plastic, popped it in a case, and I definitely don't think it's added any value to the car. My recommendation would be, if you can find some decent Kia jets, fit them instead. But I'll use them for a little while and report back, and maybe I end up removing them, but they do work, just not as well as I'd hoped. So I've got a spare one that'll go in the drawer of bits. So anyway, please feel free to like and subscribe, and if you've got any questions, just ask.